Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I'm Anuja Kumar and with me is Ramya with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually launches Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. Says this mission will change the country's health landscape. Prime Minister assures every citizen will now receive digital health IDs and their health record will be digitally protected. COVID-19 national vaccination crosses 86 crore mark. Recovery rate stands at 97.78%. Cyclonic storm Gulab weakens after landfall over North Andhra Pradesh and South Odisha coast. Met Department issues heavy rain alert in several areas of Maharashtra and Telangana. World Tourism Day is being celebrated today. Tourism Ministry launches National Integrated Database of Hospitality Industry, Nidhi 2.0, and India Tourism Statistics at a Glance 2021 today. In Germany, the Social Democrats trying to form a government after they narrowly won their first national election since 2005. And in IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad to take on Rajasthan Royals at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium this evening. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is underway, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also help others get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower their guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki doori for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission launched in India has the power to revolutionize the healthcare in India. He said it is an important day today for India in the 21st century as health sector is entering a new phase that will change the country's health landscape.
भारत में एक ऐसे हेल्थ मॉडल पर काम जारी है जो होलिस्टिक हो, समावेशी हो. एक ऐसा मॉडल जिसमें बीमारियों से बचाव पर बल हो, यानी प्रिवेंटिव हेल्थ केयर, बीमारी की स्थिति में इलाज सुलभ हो, सस्ता हो और सबकी पहुंच में हो.
He also discussed unprecedented reforms in health education and said a much larger number of doctors and paramedical manpower is being created in India now as compared to 7 to 8 years ago. A comprehensive network of AIIMS and other modern health institutions is being established in the country and work on establishing 1 medical college in every 3 Lok Sabha constituencies is going on. He also talked about strengthening health facilities in villages and informed that in the villages, primary health center networks and wellness centers are being strengthened. More than 80,000 such centers have already been operationalized. Launching the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission via video conferencing, Mr. Modi said it will play a big role in removing the problems faced in the treatment of the poor and middle class of the country.
आयुष्मान भारत डिजिटल मिशन अस्पतालों में प्रक्रियाओं को सरल बनाने के साथ ही ईज ऑफ लिविंग भी बढ़ाएगा. वर्तमान में अस्पतालों में टेक्नोलॉजी का जो इस्तेमाल होता है वो फिलहाल सिर्फ एक ही अस्पताल तक या एक ही ग्रुप तक सीमित रहता है. हम अक्सर देखते हैं कि बहुत से लोगों के पास अस्पताल जाते समय उनका मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड ही नहीं होता और हमारे गांव देहात में रहने वाले भाई बहन तो इस वजह से बहुत परेशानी उठाते हैं. इस तरह की परेशानी से मुक्ति दिलाने में आयुष्मान भारत डिजिटल मिशन बड़ी भूमिका निभाए.
The Prime Minister said every citizen will now receive digital health IDs and their health record will be digitally protected. On the occasion of the birth anniversary of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay 3 years ago, the Ayushman Bharat scheme was started across the country. The Prime Minister expressed happiness that Ayushman Bharat digital mission is also being started across the country from today. He said India has the biggest connected infrastructure in the world. Prime Minister Modi said digital solutions proved instrumental in checking the spread of COVID infection.
भारत के डिजिटल समाधानों ने कोरोना से लड़ाई में भी हर भारतीय को बहुत मदद की है, एक नई ताकत दी है। आरोग्य सेतु ऐप से कोरोना संक्रमण रोकने में एक सजगता लाना, जागृति लाना, पूरी परिस्थितियों को पहचानना, अपने आसपास के परिसर को जानना, इसमें आरोग्य सेतु ऐप ने बहुत बड़ी मदद की है। उसी प्रकार से सबको वैक्सीन, मुफ्त वैक्सीन, इस अभियान के तहत भारत आज करीब करीब 90 करोड़ वैक्सीन डोज लगा पाया है और उसका रिकॉर्ड उपलब्ध हुआ है, सर्टिफिकेट उपलब्ध हुआ है। तो इसमें कोविन का बहुत बड़ा रोल है।
Prime Minister Modi said there has also been unprecedented expansion of telemedicine during this period.
कोरोना काल में टेली मेडिसिन का भी अभूतपूर्व विस्तार हुआ है। ई संजीवनी के माध्यम से अब तक लगभग 1.25 करोड़ रिमोट कंसल्टेशन पूरे हो चुके हैं। ये सुविधा हर रोज देश के दूर सुदूर में रहने वाले हजारों देशवासियों को घर बैठे ही शहरों के बड़े अस्पतालों के बड़े बड़े डॉक्टरों से कनेक्ट कर रही है। जाने माने डॉक्टरों की सेवा आसान हो सकी है।
Ayushman Bharat PMJ also played an important role by providing timely help to the needy free of cost. Till now, more than 2 crore people were the beneficiaries, half of them being women. Noting that today's program is being organized on World Tourism Day, the Prime Minister remarked that health has a very strong relationship with tourism. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has said that India is a peace-loving country which never attacked anyone. He said that terrorism and drug trafficking from across the border are being imposed on our country, but the Indian security forces are thwarting these efforts of the neighboring countries. The Vice President was addressing the security personnel in the 191st Battalion of Border Security Force in Jaisalmer today. He said that terrorists are not only getting political support and shelter from the cross borders, but they are also being provided modern weapons like drones. They are using new technologies of digital communication. But in the past month, the troops of the Border Security Force have thwarted the infiltration of such drones several times.
India has crossed yet another milestone in the COVID vaccination drive, with the total vaccination crossing the 86 crore mark today. Union Health Ministry has termed it as yet another achievement in its fight against COVID-19. More than 38,18,000 vaccine doses were administered in the last 24 hours. The ministry said 29,621 COVID patients recovered during the last 24 hours, and the national recovery rate has now reached 97.78%. Till now, more than 3.29 lakh people have recovered from COVID-19. The country reported 26,041 new cases in the last 24 hours. Currently, India's active caseload is at around 2,99,000. In Maharashtra, Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation is holding a special COVID-19 vaccination drive for women today. The civic body's decision of undertaking the special drive for women was taken to reduce gender disparity in immunization and curb vaccine hesitancy among women. According to information available on the CoWIN portal, 52,18,652 women have been vaccinated in the state, as against 70,944 men. More in this report.
A one-day all-women vaccination drive in Mumbai started at 10:30 a.m. today across 300 civic and government hospitals in city. The BMC said anyone without any pre-booking can walk into these centers till 6:30 p.m. today to get the vaccine shot. This is the second time after 17 September that a drive of such kind has been organized. In the last drive, nearly 108,000 women were vaccinated. Meanwhile, a special vaccination drive for teachers and students above 18 years will be carried out from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. Deopriya Bhattacharjee, AIR News, Mumbai.
In Himachal Pradesh, schools which were not opening regularly for a long time due to the corona pandemic have reopened for classes 9th to 12th today. The decision to reopen the schools was taken in the last state cabinet meeting. According to the standard operating procedure issued by the Education Department, students of classes 10th and 12th will come to school on the first 3 days of the week, while students of classes 9th and 11th will attend the school on the last 3 days of the week. Students will be able to enter the school only after thermal scanning and sanitization. Online classes and examinations for classes up to the 8th standard will continue. In our Spotlight program, we are broadcasting a special series, Seva aur Samarpan, 20 Saal Sushasan Ke. Today, the theme is Narendra Modi, the Reformer. It showcases the commitment and leadership of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi to bring transformational change in the country. This special program can be heard tonight on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:15 p.m. onwards. This program will also be available on our website newsonair.gov.in and on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official.
The two-day monsoon session of the Gujarat Assembly began today in Gandhinagar. Our correspondent reports that an MLA from Kutch, Nimaben Acharya, was unanimously elected as the new Speaker of the House. The post fell vacant after the resignation of the previous Speaker, Rajendra Trivedi, who was inducted as a Cabinet Minister. Ms. Acharya became the first woman Speaker of the House. A report from our correspondent.
This is the first session of the Assembly after the swearing-in of the Bhupendra Patel government. On the first day after Nimaben Acharya was elected as the new Speaker, the House took up the discussion on start questions. After that, the election of Deputy Speaker is also scheduled to take place today, in which ruling BJP has nominated Jetha Bharwar, while the opposition Congress has nominated its six-time MLA Anil Joshiara for the post. The government is also set to introduce 4 new bills, which include Gujarat Private University Second Amendment Act, Gujarat Goods and Service Tax Amendment Act, the Kaushalya Skill University Bill and the Indian Partnership Gujarat Amendment Act 2021. The House is also expected to take up condolences references for 19 former members who died recently. Aparna Khun, AR News, Ahmedabad.
The Coal Ministry has launched the second attempt of auction process for 11 coal mines earmarked for sale. Of these, 6 are fully explored and the rest partially explored. The auction shall be held online through a transparent 2-stage process based on the percentage of revenue share. The mines which were offered in the first attempt on 25th of March this year had fetched single bids. The commencement of sale of tender documents shall start from today. Details of the mines, auction terms, timelines, etc. can be accessed on MSTC.
You are listening to the Midday News on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually launches Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, says this mission will change the country's health landscape. Prime Minister assures every citizen will now receive digital health IDs and their health record will be digitally protected. COVID-19 national vaccination crosses 86 crore mark. Recovery rate stands at 97.78%. Cyclonic storm Gulab weakens after landfall over North Andhra Pradesh and South Odisha coast. Met Department issues heavy rain alert in several areas of Maharashtra and Telangana. World Tourism Day is being celebrated today. Tourism Ministry launches National Integrated Database of Hospitality Industry Nidhi 2.0 and India Tourism Statistics at a Glance 2021 today. In Germany, the Social Democrats are trying to form a government after they narrowly won their first national election since 2005. And in IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad to take on Rajasthan Royals at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium this evening. For quick news updates round the clock, Follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts.
चलो मिलकर एक शुरुआत करें, चलो एक फैसला आज करें, मास्क नहीं तो टोकेंगे, कोरोना को रोकेंगे, चलो एक इरादा करते हैं, चलो कुछ वादा करते हैं, मास्क नहीं तो टोकेंगे, कोरोना को रोकेंगे.
Welcome back to the Midday News on All India Radio. Cyclonic storm Gulab has weakened into a deep depression after making landfall over North Andhra Pradesh and South Odisha coast last night. Speaking to All India Radio, DGIMD, Dr. Mrityunjay Mohapatra said,
The cyclone storm Gulab, which crossed North Andhra Pradesh coast last night, has weakened into a deep depression during last midnight, and at present it is located over South Odisha as a deep depression, about 65 kilometers northeast of Malkangiri. It is expected to move nearly westward across Chhattisgarh, Telangana and Bidar and weaken into a depression during next 6 hours and into a well-marked low pressure area during subsequent 24 hours. That means by tomorrow it can into a well-marked low pressure area.
all 36 districts of Maharashtra are under heavy rain alert for today and tomorrow. Vidarbha, Marathwada and North Central Maharashtra are likely to get heavy to very heavy rainfall and strong gusty winds for today and tomorrow under the influence of the system. Parts of Konkan region are likely to receive heavy to very heavy rainfall at isolated places along with thunderstorms, lightning and strong gusty winds today and tomorrow. Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao took stock of the situation in the state due to heavy rain with Chief Secretary Somesh Kumar this morning. The Chief Minister directed the Chief Secretary to take all necessary precautions against any loss of life or property due to heavy rainfall across the state for another 2 days under the influence of Gulab storm. He asked the Revenue, Police and other departments to work in coordination. Meanwhile, the Chief Secretary held a teleconference with district collectors and asked them to remain vigilant in the wake of heavy rains.
World Tourism Day is being celebrated today with a view to create awareness regarding its roles on socio-cultural, political and economic values globally. This year, the theme of World Tourism Day is Tourism for Inclusive Growth. It aims to help people associated with the tourism sector in every possible way. Tourism Ministry today launched Nidhi 2.0 and India Tourism Statistics at a Glance 2021 in New Delhi at a special event to celebrate World Tourism Day. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla and Tourism Minister G. Kishan Reddy were present at the occasion. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said the tourism sector touches almost every part of the global economy and societies, enabling historically marginalized people and those at risk of being left behind to benefit from development that is local and direct. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur, who is on a 2-day visit to the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir since yesterday, inspected the prestigious 13.5 kilometer long Zojila Tunnel and 6.5 kilometer long Z-Mode Tunnel projects on the Srinagar-Leh National Highway. The minister said the Zojila Tunnel is quite significant in nature and will help to keep the Union Territory of Ladakh connected for the whole year with the rest of the country. He said that the tunnel will also boost the tourism sector of both the Union Territories and keep the hassle-free movement of the armed forces during any weather condition. More from our correspondent.
Union Minister of Information and Broadcasting Anurag Singh Thakur today paid his obeisance at Ragina Temple in Tulumalai village of Ganderbal district. He also interacted with the district sectoral officers of Ganderbal and inquired from them about the developmental activities being undertaken in the district. Earlier, the minister on first day of his visit to Jammu and Kashmir yesterday visited Zojila and Zadmo tunnel projects in Sonamarg and inspected the work in progress on these prestigious projects. He also laid the foundation stone of Zonal Physical Education Office and development of zonal level playfield at Kijipur Pora in Kangan area of Ganderbal. While addressing the gathering there, he said that there is no dearth of talent in Jammu and Kashmir, but the need is to channelize the talent. He further said that youth of the Union Territory need facilities and the central government will ensure all the facilities, making it sure that the talent flourishes in the region. Sunil Kohl, AR News, Srinagar.
As our nation celebrates the 75th year of independence, a series of events are being organized by the government as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. To commemorate the occasion as a Jan Utsav, All India Radio News brings its listeners a special quiz on India's freedom movement and its glorious history. The quiz is being conducted every Monday and Tuesday in the morning news since 16th of August and will continue till 15th August 2022. India Post has joined hands as the logistics partner with All India Radio News for the Amrit Mahotsav quiz. Listeners can send their responses to the question over WhatsApp on 882-654-6262 or through email on amritmahotsavquiz@prasarbharati.gov.in. One lucky participant will be selected as a winner and will be awarded an e-certificate and a token prize. Let's listen to our special program, Azadi Ka Safar, highlighting the importance of the day during the freedom struggle.
Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. India's glorious fight for freedom is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the valiant struggle every day.
This day in the year 1833, great scholar, reformer, patriot, pioneer, visionary of interfaith harmony and the harbinger of the Indian Renaissance, Raja Ram Mohan Roy breathed his last.
Right from his childhood, he rebelled against superstitions and social customs. He wandered around the Himalayas and went to Tibet. He travelled widely, and the experience gave him a broad outlook. He advocated the study of English, science, Western medicine, and technology.
In 1814, Ram Mohan Roy formed the Atmiya Sabha to initiate social and religious reforms in the society. He campaigned for women's rights, including the right for widows to remarry and the right for women to hold property. He also supported education of women.
In 1828, he founded the Brahmo Samaj, which was one of the first socio-religious reform organizations in the country. It was Raja Ram Mohan Roy who fought for the abolition of gruesome practice of sati, or burning of the widow on the funeral pyre of the husband.
Ram Mohan Roy was given the title of Raja by the Mughal Emperor Akbar Shah II, who sent him to England to represent him. He went to England in 1833.
10 days after arriving in Bristol, Raja Ram Mohan Roy fell ill with meningitis, and the great social reformer breathed his last on 27th of September 1833.
On this day in 1873 was born Vitthal Bhai Patel, an acclaimed leader and a humanist. Vitthal Bhai Patel was the elder brother of Sardar Vallabh Bhai Patel and a renowned freedom fighter.
Born in Nadiad in Gujarat, Vitthal Bhai studied law in London. He became a leading attorney in the courts of Bombay and Ahmedabad.
Vittal Bhai was instrumental in the passing of two bills in the Bombay Provincial Legislative Council, the Bombay District Municipal Act Amendment Bill and the Town Planning Bill in 1914. He was credited with the extension of primary education to municipal districts in the Bombay Presidency outside of the city of Bombay in 1917.
When Mahatma Gandhi called off the non-cooperation movement in 1922, following the Chowri Chaura incident, Patel left the Congress to form the Swaraj Party with Chittaranjan Das and Motilal Nehru.
He was the first elected president of the Central Legislative Assembly in the year 1925 and was re-elected in 1927. He succeeded in his efforts of creating a separate office for the Legislative Assembly, independent of the Government of India in 1928. It was Vittal Bhai who established the Convention of Neutrality of the Speaker of the House in debates.
In his later years, Vittal Bhai travelled in the United States and Europe. Patel's health worsened in Europe and he died in Geneva, Switzerland on 22nd of October 1933.
That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar, AIR News Ke Sang. See you in the next episode tomorrow.
आजादी के आंदोलन के खजाने में ऐसे ढेरों शब्द जिन्होंने बदल दिए इतिहास, तारीख बदलने वाले लफ्जों पर आकाशवाणी समाचार ला रहा है विशेष कार्यक्रम धरोहर हर सोमवार।
In today's episode of Dharohar, we will bring you the speech of former Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri. In Germany, the Social Democrats are trying to form a government after they narrowly won their first national election since 2005 to end the 16 years of conservative-led rule under Angela Merkel. According to provisional results, the centre-left Social Democratic Party won 25.7% of the votes, ahead of 24.1% for Merkel's, the Christian Democratic Union of Germany, and the Christian Social Union in Bavaria Conservative Bloc.
In IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad will take on Rajasthan Royals at Dubai International Cricket Stadium this evening. The match will start at 7:30 p.m.
At the stock markets, the Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange rose 157 points or 0.3% to trade at 60,206 in the afternoon session a short while ago. The Nifty at the National Stock Exchange added 39 points to 17,682. Now let us take a look at the weather update for today. The national capital Delhi will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain or drizzle. City recorded 26 degrees Celsius as the minimum temperature, while the maximum will be around 34 degrees. Mumbai will have generally cloudy sky with heavy rain. Kolkata will have generally cloudy sky with light rain. Chennai is likely to have generally cloudy sky with light rain. Hyderabad is expected to have generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. Bengaluru will witness generally cloudy sky with light rain. The temperature will hover between 19 and 29 degrees Celsius. Jammu will also witness generally partly cloudy sky with one or two spells of rain or thunder showers. Srinagar may have mainly clear sky, becoming partly cloudy towards evening or night. Leh will have mainly clear sky. Gilgit is likely to witness mainly clear sky. Muzaffarabad is likely to witness mainly clear sky, becoming partly cloudy towards evening. Guwahati may have a generally cloudy sky with one or two spells of rain or thunder showers. Minimum temperature was 26 degrees Celsius, while the maximum will be around 37 degrees. And Imphal is likely to have generally cloudy sky with one or two spells of rain or thunder showers. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually launches Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, says this mission will change the country's health landscape. Prime Minister assures every citizen will now receive digital health IDs and their health record will be digitally protected. COVID-19 national vaccination crosses 86 crore mark. Recovery rate stands at 97.78%. Cyclonic storm Gulab weakens after landfall over North Andhra Pradesh and South Odisha coast. Met Department issues heavy rain alert in several areas of Maharashtra and Telangana. World Tourism Day is being celebrated today. Tourism Ministry launches National Integrated Database of Hospitality Industry Nidhi 2.0 and India Tourism Statistics at a Glance 2021 today. In Germany, the Social Democrats trying to form a government after they narrowly won their first national election since 2005. And in IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad to take on Rajasthan Royals at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium this evening. And with that, we end the Midday News.